Okay, so I know I might say this all the time, but these raspberry white chocolate chip muffins just might be my new favorite. They're soft and fluffy. They're so easy to make, and it's a small batch recipe, so you have just the right amount. Let me show you how to make them. We've got 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and to it we're going to add some granulated sugar. I'm going to use my kitchen scale for accuracy, and we need about 55 grams. And then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, which comes out to about 27 grams. A 1/4 cup of plain yogurt. 1 egg. And some vanilla extract. Okay, we'll whisk this together until it's combined. It's nice and light in color. Everything's mixed together, so we'll move on to the dry ingredients. Definitely use your kitchen scale to weigh the flour if you have one so that it's super accurate. That will ensure that the muffins are nice and moist and don't get too dry from too much flour. A teaspoon of baking powder to keep them nice and fluffy. And a little bit of baking soda. Some kosher salt. If you're going to use table salt, use half the amount. And our white chocolate chips. We're going to fold this together until it's about halfway combined. There's still some flour here, so now we're going to prep the frozen raspberries so we can work really quickly so that they don't thaw out. And we're going to measure them out. 120 grams of raspberries. We're gonna take about a teaspoon of flour and toss it together. And this keeps the raspberries from sinking in our batter. So now we're gonna gently fold them in. It's just combined. Don't overmix your muffin batter. And we're still working quickly. We're gonna put them in a muffin tin. I like to use one of these large cookie scoops and fill the muffin tins about 3/4 of the way full, or pretty close to the top. Now for a final touch, I like to add a little sanding sugar, or you could use raw sugar to just give them that bakery feel. Now we'll pop them in the oven. We're gonna start at 400 degrees for about 6 to 7 minutes to really help them rise, and then we'll lower the temperature for the rest of the baking time. They smell so good. They've rested in the pan for a couple of minutes, so we're gonna transfer them to this cooling rack before we dig in. I have been waiting for this moment. Let's give it a try. That's so perfect. So light and fluffy. Those raspberries are so bright. Sweet, slightly tart, and that white chocolate paired with them is perfect. Plus, that sanding sugar on top adds the perfect crunch. You can find the full recipe at forkinthekitchen.com. It's linked below. Let me know if you give it a try, and I will see you back here next week for another meatless meal that everyone will love. Until then, happy eating. So good. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started.